Welcome back, all you beautiful people, to another episode of EMC To The Sky. And the men zipping around everywhere. Haven't done a great deal between episodes, but I did do a little bit, so I'll show you quickly what I did do. We've got this guy set up now properly, and I took all the power out of there and ran cables through and just had the reactors set up down here. So they are all running down here. What I will do, once we get a few more reactors as well, I'll have a couple of the EMC blocks that can export an item, and I'll have 4 items, one for ice, one for redstone blocks, one for coal blocks, and one for uraninite, just to export to all the reactors so they are fully automated and need no more maintenance or anything like that on them. And I'll probably have another row of reactors depending on how much power we do need. And then this side here, I will have a draw wall for all of our mystic pots that we'll have up here. But I did go ahead and make a few as well. So we've got iron essence in here. We've got tin essence there. We've got copper essence there. We've got coal essence there. We've got redstone essence there. Now, these will help in the production of EMC a little bit, but that's not the main reason I've made them. The main reason I've made these guys is that we need 6 of these essences to be able to upgrade our tier 1 mini catalysts to medium catalysts. And the only other one we're missing is, I didn't pop it in here, I popped it in the, when I can fly, popped it in the storage system over here, and it is hiding in amongst this stuff. Where are we? Let's just look up. Okay, I didn't hide it in here. Where did I hide it? In my box of goodies over here, I guess. I did. It is soul jars that require a soulium dagger, and then each time you kill a mob with that dagger, it adds a little bit of their soul into here. The other way to do it is by getting a soul extraction machine and then just chucking in bone, and that will give you, or chucking in bone or skulls, or even the arrows, and they will give you as much of the essence, I guess, or soul that we need to fill up those 4 jars to get those seeds made, and then we can progress from there. So let's get those done and get that essence maker thingamajiggy up and running. And also, we've got 3 new plants to go ahead and plant up there as well, and they are blazing crystal, spirited crystal, and niotic crystal. So we've got 3 more pots, so we can get those all planted in. And let's forget that we didn't bring any chests with us for a second. Plant those guys in, and we should probably go and make the seeds first, shouldn't we? That'll be a good idea, Funder, you twit. Yeah, I bought the ice off the Wandering Trader, in case you're wondering where I got ice from. I bought the ice off Wandering Trader, but I did set this up so you can actually get snow. Then you can make... whoops. No, I want you to stop doing that. Please stay together. That's alright, we can make it again. We got our essence back. There we go. Yeah, so you can make, that'll turn into snow blocks, and then you can turn those snow blocks into ice later on. So what we need is making these seeds. So that's 4 essences of that, and I believe that is the blazing. And the seeds. There we go. So now we don't have to worry about making blazing crystals anymore through the, whatchamacallit. And we also don't have to worry about making any more of the niotic or spirited, because these guys will provide all we need. Helps if you put a seed up there, Thunder. There we go. There's those guys. Then when that one's done, we can make our last set there. And then the only thing we need after that is niotic crystals, which we need a nether star for, which won't be too far away. We'll be definitely cranking into that one very, very shortly. There we go. So we got all 3 of those. Let's get ourselves a couple of chests. Not out of there. Let's chuck it out of here. And a couple of gold chests. There we go. Alrighty. And then we chuck our Supremium farmland in. And then 1 of each seed. Bam. Whabam. And whabam. Alrighty. Now we just need 1 more pot down there for that row to be complete. Have you got anything else that you can offer me? Doesn't look like it. Coral blocks, that'd be alright. Maybe. Alright, so we'll get a pot ready and we'll get the Supremium soil. And we've got a Mark III pot. I did go ahead and make that, but their EMC isn't much different, but their power consumption is massively different. So we do, don't need that. We do need some Supremium soil, which it's already in the recipe. Good job. And now we just need to go ahead and get the, not the seed reprocessor, we need a soul. Oh, no. Yes. Soul extractor. That's what we needed. So iron, some soulium ingots, a machine frame, which is iron and then a block. So it's easy done. So there we go. Then a soul extractor. I think we just need 2 more daggers because I think that will count or should count. All right. Okay, we need that. Don't have any sticks in the system. It's going to be so much easier when I get that machine that shows me everything in the system. Bam. Whabam. And need 2 more soulium. Need 2 more prosperity. There we go. And 2 more soulium. There we go. And final step. Bam. Soul extractor. So let's get some bones. Don't think that'll work. And let's see how this works. See if we can just stick a stack of bones in there. I'll just chuck it right there for a second. Just to see, yep, that's got power. We chuck that in and that in. There we go. So that'll just fill that up. And then we can chuck in another jar when it's full. And then we can make our seed with that, which I do believe is skeleton seeds. So it's just tertium, which we should have plenty of that. Yeah, perfect. 4 of them. And do we have any more seeds? We do. Go. And what this will do will help us get to the end of tier 1's slower EMC production. There we go, 1 jar full. I also went ahead and made a few endo flames. Nope, let's cut that bit out. All right, need to make a few mana spreaders. So let's get those in. And we just need the base versions for now. So we'll grab 3 of them. And I've already gone ahead and made some endo flames off camera, but we can get these mana spreaders down nice and easy. Which way do they face when you put them down? Good, they face into it. And put that one there. Get it nice and close. And that one there. Might pick this one up and move it along. You can sit over there. And then we can 8 on each one. Voila. And then we just need a wand of the forest. We can make sure that those spreaders are up where they're meant to be. All right, what color will it give us? White. That'll do. Well, they can all go back in, actually. Don't need all of those, so there we go. We've got the wand of the forest, and let's change jars out. It should be full. There we go. Looks like we should get it, hopefully. And all we need to do is make sure that these are aligned in. So you face that, you face that, and you face that. And then we can just throw a bit of fuel down. And these guys will start eating that fuel up and converting it into mana. And the good news is we have these, excuse you. Yeah, better. We have those black lotuses, so we can drop those in. Watch the mana. So we got just right on the edge. You can just see mana. Look at that. Massive chunk of mana. Look at that. Nearly half a mana pool. So we have, in just a few seconds, already got enough mana to make Terra Steel. I'm happy with that. Alright, are we nearly ready with this? Oh, getting close. 7.5. Alright, I guess we better make ourselves a runic altar, because the item that I want to get out of Botania is made on the runic altar. So we better do that. We need the living rock. We need a diamond. Throw it in the mana pool. We've got a couple just in case. Oh. Oh. There we go. Let me just, oh, bye. Hazardous to your health, Randy. Alright, chuck that bad boy in there. And we've got ourselves the runic altar. Perfect. Alright, we might get one more mana spreader. So we can send the mana from this pool into the runic altar. And what I want out of it is flux dust. So I need 3 dielectric paste, 1 obsidian, and 3 redstone gets me 16 dust. Now we can use that to make a block of flux, and then we can use that block of flux with obsidian on top to make a heap more. So we really need to do this once. As you can see, as long as you've got bedrock or a flux block, you can use obsidian to crush redstone into flux. So we just need this this runic altar recipe once. So we better get some dielectric paste. Dielectric paste. Can't remember, but wasn't as much as that. We needed a block of obsidian. That's a furnace. We don't want to use that. Block of obsidian and some redstone. That's not how you spell stone. Not how you spell redstone. There we go, and we'll grab a few of that as well. So we'll go and set this altar up. Didn't think this one out too well, did you, Funder? That's all right. We'll plonk that bad boy not there. You know what? Fine, whatever. And you can go to this altar. We're going to lose a bit of mana in the distance, but that's all right. That's going to point to that, and then now we should just be able to. I think it was 3. 3 of them, an obsidian, and 4 of these. There we go. Now it is sending that mana through. I don't know if we need to do anything else with it or it'll just work. So we do need to fall off the edge. We do need actually a bit of living stone. So let's grab that. As you can see, all that water's now turned to snow. So that's how you would normally get it in the pack. Then we just throw that on there. I said throw that on there and hit it with the wand. Boom. We have our flux dust. Why am I having trouble saying that? Flux dust. So that is all we needed from that. How are we going from this? That jar's done. Last jar. Excellent. Now let's get these on the pedestals as well. And then our tertium. We're just waiting on that last jar. And one may as well chuck the seed on as well. Then we're really cooking with gas. So let's get some of this stuff back away. Oh, we're going to need some ender pearls. Grab a few stacks and some blaze. Grab a few stacks. Now we also will need a lot of that converted in. Go. And a lot of that converted over. We'll do a full stack. That should be enough for now. Then to get a block, we need these guys. So we'll have to grab a... Hello? Oh, hi. How you doing? Wasn't very nice. Was a bit rude. Wow. I come to your place and shoot you in the face. Yep. All right, let's get some obsidian. And that should be what we need to make quite a few of these. Excuse you. And is that enough to make the block? I think it is. Oh yeah, there we go. We still got 7 dust left. Excellent. So I guess we better grab some more obsidian. And copious amounts of redstone is on the menu. And let's see if we can do this. Usually like to try and do it near a wall somewhere. So block down. Oh, I should have moved that over there. The reason being is if we put that there, we can put the obsidian block on that and leave that gap there. And then worst part is some of it might start coming back in if I wait too long. I'm going to try and get all of this in there as quick as I can. Then we right click. Left click. Boom. Oh, it didn't convert all of it. That was rude. What did we get? A couple of stacks at least. Well, at least we know it does a couple of stacks at a time, so we don't need to waste our time chucking all of them in. So let's try that again with a few stacks. There we go. Still got more redstone back for that. That's all right. At least we can convert it as much as we need whenever we need it to. Let's chuck that in. Boom. That'll do it, I think. We'll leave that one there. We'll leave that one in a chest in here next to the bed, just as safekeeping in case we run out and accidentally use the last one. There we go. And that should get us into Flux networks. So we can use these guys, make this, and we chuck all of that in. We should get a stack. There we go. We can use those, make plugs and controllers. So what do we got? Need heaps of blocks. Let's put a few of those in. We're going to need a heap of this stuff. We've only got 16 blocks, so that'll get us the controller. Wait, won't. We need more of these. We'll get another couple of stacks. And that'll get us the controller. And what else will we need? Storage? Why not? We don't have any glass panes. The pane? Ha! Ba-dum. Weren't expecting a dad joke there, were you? Boom, boom. There we go. So we've got storage, we've got controller. Now we need a plug, so that adds energy to the network. And then we need points, which will take it out of the network, which is those guys. We don't have any redstone blocks. We can remedy that straight away. There we go. Should just need that. Go. So now we can get rid of all of those furnaces everywhere if we wanted to, and just link up the power directly from our reactors. We don't need to have power going everywhere, except for you don't want to have a plug on every single one of these. So once we get into mechanism and get the really cool pipes, we'll plug it into that, or we can just plug it straight into there. So that's no dramas at all. Let's take this little bad boy though and put it right there. And we will set ourselves a network. Create new network. I like purple. That'll do. We don't need it. Just do that. There we go. We are on a network. So we can disable the limits. We don't need chunk loading. Perfect. We are online. We can throw our controller in our room. There we go. Select our network. And we're online. And we can chuck in a storage as well. Same again. Select our network. Disable limits. That should start filling up. Weird. Anyway, we've got wireless now. We won't get through the whole chapter on that though, because it is very expensive to get the next tier, because you need 6 of the first tier. And then to get one of the next tier, you need 6 of those. So you need 36 standard ones, and each one of those has 6 flux blocks in it. So it takes a lot of resources to get to that last one. And all you get out of it is something cool. See? A nitro reactor. So it would be lovely to get through it all, but that will definitely be coming up shortly. All right, that skeleton thing should be done now. We should go and get our seeds, crank that up, and get our crystals upgraded. So let's make the item we need, the catalytic converter. So we need one of each dimensional, or one of each resource generator, a biocatalyst, a dimensional one, and then just one of each resource. So let's go to catalyst. There's a tier 2, a tier 1, and a tier 3. And then we needed the biocatalyst, and then we need a resource. Need one tier 3, one dimensional, bio, tier 1, and a tier 2. And that should be everything we need. There we go. So the catalytic, yeah, that thing. That should give us all the power we need. I don't know if it needs power or not. Let's have a look. Doesn't look like it. But we can upgrade these guys to another tier, and we'll get those auto processing later on through our drawers and things that we'll have set up. But for now, we've got our last soul jar that can go on. And push our button, and nothing worked. Why did nothing work? What? I probably used the wrong seed. It needs a soulium seed base. My bad. Let's go scrounge one of those up. Soulium seed base. Bam, there we go. So put those on, put the jar back, and still nothing happened. Under, you're a twit. All right, there we go. First time it's full. Yeah. None of these shenanigans. Right, there we go. Now there is our last essence we needed. Booyah. So we can take this bad boy and plug her in. Boom. And we probably should have got a chest for that, shouldn't we? There we go. So that bad boy will produce us some skeleton essence. And then we need all this we can start grabbing. Not the seeds, we don't need those anymore. But all of that, that'll come in handy. It should just be that. Now we've got a heap of blazing crystals we can work with to upgrade all our stuff if we want, which we will. And yeah, especially our little zappy thing, so we can get a lot more of the blacker lotuses if we need to. And then we'll go to diamond, and then we'll go to emerald, so we can get a lot of the faster things. So we got one iteration. We do need a few more of those, so we'll grab one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those. So that should give us everything we need there, except for the skeleton. We just need one more. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. While we're waiting for that, I'll go and get us a mini catalyst. Q1 mini. There we go. So we get one of those, and I'll show you how this thing works. There we go. So we need to stack each of these essences. And when you put them all in, and then throw in the catalyst, it takes all those and gives us a tier 1 catalyst instead of the mini. So when you look at this, it actually gives you the medium resource capsule, which gives you full ingots of iron, 6 bits of coal instead of 3, and 6 bits of redstone. But we don't want just that. If we wait and get another set, so one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those, and we got to wait for 2 iterations of that. Why are you here? Away. Go on, clear off. This guy's got some beats happening. Oh yeah, it's also pretty funny if you turn on your ring and turn it back off. Turn it on and back off. Turn it on and back off. And on and back off. Alright, dude, you're annoying me now. Thank you. Alright, there we go. So now that we got the tier 1 catalyst, we can chuck it in here with another bunch of the essences. Oh, we're missing... What are we missing? Iron. How did we miss iron? There we go. Boom. It'll take all of those and turn it from a tier 1 resource into a large catalyst. And then when you use this bad boy in the machines, it produces the large resource capsule, which gives you full blocks of the resource. So finally, we can start getting into blocks of iron instead of coal and get our EMC production up massively. But as I said, we need to sort of automate this bad boy a little bit and extract all of the items we need from these pots into the machine and export a resource catalyst in, and then so it can just keep upgrading from tier 1 to tier 2 and then pull in tier 2 into another one to upgrade it to the top level. So yeah, I think what we might do is grab some pipes. I don't think I want to do it right there, but we do want to get a few of these guys set up. So I'll start popping in a few just as a basic setup, and we'll go from there. So pipe, I'll grab those. No, we don't want the gold. We'll grab the diamond so we can filter it better. And then that, And then, why didn't I learn that in the EMC machine? You know what? I'm sick of coming back here. Let's just get the tablet that I learnt that can come with us. So we've got EMC on the run everywhere now. So this bad boy, go in there. We can grab another copy and put one there and one there. And from here we can extract into that one. And from here we'll need to ignore those other chests. Yep. So we'll run it there, but we'll tell that to go away. We don't want any... No, we do want that one. My bad. We want that one. We want to extract, 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 extract. And then we don't want that. We want to extract into there. So how's that going? Okay, so it's not smart. It doesn't know. So we're going to have to filter. So this one, add... Going to add skeleton to this one as a whitelist. Why did I throw that away? Let's try that again. Add skeleton. So the only thing it'll take is that. Right. Now this one, we want iron. The only thing in here it will take is the iron essence. And in here again, oh, we need I don't know why that was hard to see. Tin. We need tin essence. Submit. And copper. We need to add copper. Coal. Redstone. So you get the picture. Add coal. And redstone. So that's all that should bring in. The problem is it's going to just constantly pull it in. Oh, that didn't work. They just, these machines aren't smart enough to only accept one of each stack, and it just fills up everything and keeps filling up and filling up and filling up. So that's not going to work. We may have to use XNet where we tell it to only have one stack at a time of each one in the system. So we'll pull it into a drawer and then export it from the drawer system out. And tell XNet only one at a time, and then that will work just fine. But I don't have time to get all that sorted out today, unfortunately, so that's going to have to be a next episode. And if you've got any other ideas on how to do this one a bit easier, chuck them in the comments down below. Let me know how I can automate this system a bit better, because I do want to get a couple of rows of the iron blocks going, and then I'll also, off camera, make all the seeds for the next chapter, or for the next part of Mystical, which is the tier 2 resources, which is the lead, the gold, the nickel, the silver, the lapis, and the diamonds. And I'll probably also make the tier 3, which is osmium, platinum, uranium, aluminium, emerald, and uranium, and get those in the plants, just as you've seen me do with these ones. So it won't be anything exciting. It'll just be literally that machine over there, popping a seed, making a new thing, popping it in. So it won't be that exciting, but I'll get those done. So we've got all of the tier resources on growing, and then yeah, we can start making our tier 3 catalysts and tier 2 catalysts upgraded, and then we can start getting EMC production through the roof. I know there is a little bit of a glitch where you can convert with your Philosopher's Stone. You can convert 1 emerald back to 2 diamonds, and because of the downgrade of the emerald's EMC, you get about 16,000 EMC every time you do that. I did in a test world chuck it into a sequential fabricator with the highest level of EMC link that it could take. I upgraded it all the way to the highest tier speed and put the extra flux linkages in as well. And so it was cranking up as fast as it could. And just one of those, exporting as many emeralds as I could into one of those and converting it and spitting out diamonds into another EMC catchment. I was making around about 146,000 EMC every second. So it is definitely a worthwhile glitch once you can get up to it if you wanted to give it a crank. But I don't think I'll get into it this series, but it's certainly one to do if you want to get a bucket load of EMC nice and quick, because you could literally have as many of those setups as you want. So 10 of those, and it's 1.5 million EMC every second. That's going to get you into the billions and trillions that you need in not too long. But yeah, we'll stick to doing it the natural way for a bit and crank into some Ender Dragon eggs, which we will do next episode, which I have planned to jump into the end and kill the Wither, as well as killing the Ender Dragon, and using another way to generate their resources, which is hostile neural networks now. And yeah, be generating those guys there to make the nether stars and some dragon breath and eggs and things like that. But we will also be using the mystical agriculture to get our dragon eggs cranking as much as we can. I'll have a full setup in probably, not sure if I'll have these pots going, but probably will, tier 4 pots with some nitro reactors in a compact machine. Fill it up as much as I can with that. And each dragon egg is about 200-something thousand EMC, and you can produce a dragon egg every few, or you can produce 10 eggs every couple of seconds with a good enough system. So you're getting in around about 1 million EMC every second with just a small setup of those dragon eggs. So we should be cranking it up nice and big if we fill up the largest size machine, the compact machine, with as much of them as we can, with as many nitro reactors as we can. So looking forward to it. But anyway, that's all the time I've got for this episode. If you've liked it, hit that like button. If you've really liked it, hit that subscribe button so you can see more content from me in the future. But that's goodbye from me and all these pots. So toodles.